September might be one of the most content-packed months in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's honestly so much going on. From major aesthetical changes to your island, to new items and seasonal materials to collect, and even a new character to meet, there's a lot to enjoy. Let's jump into this and see exactly what's going on. First of all, we have some new items that are available through the Nook Shopping tab. These are to celebrate a bunch of events that are happening throughout the month. First of all, we have the iconic Grape Backpack, which has been in the game for quite a while now, but it might be your first time to get this. This item is honestly really cool, though I kinda wish it was more a furniture item than a backpack, as it would have been really nice to display some grapes around the island, something that you could do in Pocket Camp, but not really in Animal Crossing New Horizons for some reason. We also have a bunch of moon-related items to celebrate events happening around the world. These are the Moon Rug, the Dango, the Songpyeon, and the Moon Cakes, which will be available until the 10th. Since Nintendo updated the game with version 2.0, the Songpyeon and the Moon Cakes are now actually edible food items rather than just furniture items that you can display. There is a special character you can start to meet in September if you head over to Harvey's Island. This is Cornimer, and Cornimer will actually give you free Acorns every single day. Now, of course, this is just Tortimer in a special outfit. It's actually a callback to Animal Crossing Wild World, which is really neat to see. This character was only introduced with the 2.0 update, so he's not been there since the very start, and it was one of the coolest little Easter eggs I think I've seen in New Horizons. So definitely make sure you head over to Harv's Island every day so you can get some Acorns from him. Speaking of Acorns, for our third item on the list, new seasonal materials are now available. When you log on to the game, Isabelle will let you know that you can now shake trees to get acorns and pinecones, and these are seasonal materials which you can use to craft a bunch of fall-related items. You can get the recipes for these items in balloons, but now you can also get them by villagers as well, so make sure you check in their homes to see if they're crafting something. In my opinion, these are definitely some of the best items in the game. I really love the season of fall, autumn in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think it looks so good, and some of the items that you can get to complement it are honestly really amazing. So I definitely recommend that you go hunt for them in balloons if you don't have them all yet, or you just check with your villagers to see if they're crafting them, as that was a really great quality of life update. Today's video is sponsored by Shop Titans, a super fun shop management RPG where you play as a shopkeeper who can craft, upgrade, and sell gear to heroes. You can manage and expand your storefront your own way, like building, decorating, and attracting high-paying customers to get those profits. Then you can use those profits to partake on an epic quest, solo, or with your guild. And now, Shop Titans is releasing their first new champion in 2 years. Milady is a Medusa who is cursed to turn those who gaze upon her into stone. Send her out alongside your heroes to get some powerful rewards. You can even embrace your inner Medusa with the Milady Content Pass. You'll get to decorate your shop with Medusa-inspired furniture, or even arm your heroes with powerful new weapons like Sword of the Sightless or the Slithering Scepter. So why not start playing Shop Titans, or even get back to playing by using my promo code Medusa. You'll be able to get things such as the Parthenon outdoor decoration and the marble pool decoration. Play now because this limited time offer is only available from August 19th to September 19th. To access everything, you'll have to reach level 8, but don't worry, it's a quick climb. And for beginners, they've prepared an amazing starter pack of consumables to help you out, filled with ×5 stamina drinks, ×5 XP drinks, ×3 bronze compass, ×3 power boosters, ×3 XP boosters, and ×3 wooden keys/chests. So, what are you waiting for? Download Shop Titans by clicking the link in the description. Available now on Steam, iOS, and Android. If you happen to be in the southern hemisphere, then you can enjoy the start of New Spring Bamboo, which also has a bunch of really cool related items. All you have to do is hit this one with your axe to get some young spring bamboo, but just try not to hit it with the metal axe or you will chop down all your bamboo trees, and then no more resources for you. Moving on, I'm going to be showing you all of the birthdays that happen throughout the month of September in Animal Crossing. On screen you can see a full list of them, so if you want to celebrate your birthday with any of these characters, you can do so in the game. You'll also be able to head onto the Nintendo Switch Online app if you have a subscription, and go to the Animal Crossing section to collect villagers which are currently celebrating their birthday in September. You can then collect the icons and use them as your profile picture on Nintendo Switch. Back to the island for number 5, some major island aesthetical changes have happened this month. You might have noticed that now the grass is much lighter. It's a lighter green color before it'll finally fade into an orange starting in October. Don't worry though, you can enjoy the green still throughout the month, so if that's your favorite color of grass, it's not completely gone yet. There are also some bush changes throughout the month as well. For example, the plumeria and the hibiscus will stop blooming for those of us in the northern hemisphere on the 20th of September, so enjoy them whilst they're still in bloom. The camellia will also stop blooming on the 30th for those in the southern hemisphere. But don't worry, there are new bushes blooming. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you can enjoy the tea olive bush, which starts blooming on the 21st. You may also notice that weeds get a bit of an aesthetical change throughout the start of fall as well. They look much nicer in my opinion now. I really love how they look throughout this season. Although sadly not many major events happen throughout the month of September, there is one. This is the Bug Off, which will take place on the 24th for those in the northern hemisphere, and it's actually the last Bug Off of the year, so you'll want to enjoy it before it's too late. Nothing has really changed with the Bug Off sadly, it's basically as you can always expect, but I still think it's worth playing. It's something fun to do in the game, and if you haven't played it too many times, then you might need to still get Nook Mile rewards from it, or some of the cool exclusive items that you can only get by taking part in it. Thankfully, next month will be much more event packed, so stay tuned for that. Now let's take a look at all the new bugs, fish, and sea creatures you can expect to catch, as well as the ones that are leaving in both the northern and southern hemispheres, with a thanks to Game8.co for creating these infographics. Starting us off, the bugs arriving in September for the northern hemisphere will be the common butterfly, yellow butterfly, monarch butterfly, cricket, bell cricket, red dragonfly, violin beetle, pillbug, and the centipede. Then arriving in the southern hemisphere will be the yellow butterfly, tiger butterfly, peacock butterfly, mantis, orchid mantis, honeybee, stink bug, man-faced stink bug, and then the ladybug. The bugs leaving in September for the northern hemisphere will be the tiger butterfly, emperor butterfly, agrias butterfly, Rajah Brooks birdwing, Queen Alexandra's birdwing, atlas moth, Madagascan sunset moth, grasshopper, walker cicada, pond skater, diving beetle, giant water bug, Rosalia battersea beetle, earth-boring dung beetle, Goliath beetle, rainbow stag, walking leaf, and the mosquito. Then leaving in the southern hemisphere will just be the emperor butterfly. Moving on to fish. New fish for the northern hemisphere will be the pike, cherry salmon, char, golden trout, salmon, king salmon, mitten crab, and the sturgeon. Then arriving in the southern hemisphere will be the tadpole, loach, cherry salmon, char, golden trout, and the barred knifejaw. Fish leaving in the northern hemisphere will be the crawfish, soft-shelled turtle, sweet fish, salmon, king salmon, nibblefish, piranha, arowana, dorado, gar, arapaima, saddled birch-ear, clownfish, surgeonfish, butterfly fish, pufferfish, blue marlin, ocean sunfish, saw shark, hammerhead shark, great white shark, whale shark, and the suckerfish. And leaving for the southern hemisphere will be the bitterling, yellow perch, stringfish, sturgeon, sea butterfly, and the football fish. Finally, on to sea creatures. Arriving in the southern hemisphere will be the oyster and the sweet shrimp, and then arriving in the southern hemisphere will be the chambered nautilus, firefly squid, and the spider crab. Leaving in the northern hemisphere will be the flatworm, Gygus giant clam, horseshoe crab, moon jellyfish, sea grapes, sea urchin, slate pencil urchin, and then finally the tiger prawn. So lots and lots of fish and bugs and sea creatures will be arriving and leaving in September, so make sure you catch them all whilst you can. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at September in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's definitely a lot to enjoy this month, whether you've still been playing this whole time or maybe you're coming back to the game, or even if you're a totally new player. October is only going to get even more action-packed as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. If you made it to the end of this video, then be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know that you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing New Horizons content.